Arnold Allen against Makwan Amirkhani. I love this fight. I love everything about this fight. And I'm very happy that Makwan is back. We have not heard from him in a very long time. We have not seen him fight in over a year. He kind of just fell off the radar. But we have tracked him down, and we've got him back on the show. Mr. Finland is here. Makwan Amirkhani on the phone right now. Makwan, are you there?
No, I'm here, bro.
Wow, long time no speak.
Hey, that's right. But I'm back.
How have you been? Where have you been?
Everywhere. I've done so much, commercials and, sponsor deals that, that I had to take care of. And I wanted to spend time with my family and with my new puppy. So, but I'm back now. I'm better than ever before. And I'm so excited for this fight in London.
Okay, so I have a lot to talk to you about. First off, like I said, you haven't fought since last February, so over a year. No injuries, nothing? Did you just take a break? Why has it been so long since you last fought?
I knew that I can get better if I just train and focus on training. Don't, rush. And I wasn't in a hurry. I had, my life was good. And I just wanted to spend time more in the gym and be ready when I fight next time. And I knew there are, areas in my fighting style where I need to get better. And so I wanted to focus on those things. So now I feel ready.
And then I noticed, like, when I was trying to track you down and get you on the show, all of a sudden I realized, like, oh, Makwan doesn't follow me anymore. Oh, I'm not going to take it personal. But then I noticed you only follow 8 people, and it's kind of strategic. Your SBG coach, John Kavanagh, Connor, UFC. It seemed like you just kind of sort of like started fresh on social media. Was there a reason why you did that, where you kind of like cut everything out?
Not really. I'm going to add you now. But,
no, I'm not trying to ask you to add, but I just noticed you unfollowed a lot of people, and sometimes people like to start fresh. I don't know.
Well, of course I love UFC and I love to watch the fights, but I want to focus on my own life more than other people's. Of course, exciting fights, then I will go and search how the fighters that the upcoming fights, how the fighters they take this fight, what they think of it, and in that moment I'm gonna go and follow the people. But otherwise, I'm not using Twitter that much. More on Instagram and more on Facebook. It's not like I don't want to follow anybody. I think that the only people that, affect my life, I follow those people.
Mm-hmm. You've been training at SBG, correct? You're still a part of that team?
Yes.
How's that going? Are you happy there?
I'm happy. There's a lot of guys, fighting featherweight and lightweight. So it's a good place to train and don't need to worry about who is in the gym, because there's a bunch of guys every time when you step into that gym. So and the coach is perfect. I love the way that John teaches us. He's one of the best coaches that I've met in my life. So,
do you ever get to spar or train with Conor McGregor? Is he there?
When he had a fight against Diaz, the second fight, in that moment I was there.
Okay.
Because I had pretty familiar style with Diaz, so that's why they asked me to come and help, and I was there for Conor.
I must say, and correct me if I'm wrong here, just talking to you now and listening to your voice, I don't know if you remember, but I think the last time you were on, you seemed like you were kind of down on MMA. You wanted to take a bit of a break, as you just alluded to, and you were looking for the new gym and just kind of trying to get back. I know you just linked up with SBG a few weeks before the Wilkinson fight, but it didn't seem like you were very happy with everything going on. Is it fair to say that things have changed, that you're in a better place now?
Yeah, I'm in a better place now. And, Since the first UFC fight, actually 6 months before the first fight that I took in the UFC, I was away from my family until I left from Sweden till this day, and still I'm like I don't have even my own house, and it feels bad when you work a lot but you never see the end. And I'm a family guy. I love my family. I love my mom, my sisters, and I want to spend time with them. But in the other hand, I want to offer them the things that I couldn't do. I want to create a future to my kids, to my own family. And then there's this other hand that I still want to work, and I know that every day when I go to the gym, I can get better, and I get better. And this fight in London, it will be a really short fight.
A short fight?
Yeah.
How short are we talking about?
If I could bet on my own fight, I would bet the first.
Oh, wow.
Minute.
First minute? Holy smokes. That's pretty short. Are we talking submission or knockout TKO?
I don't care. If I just see my opponent, I know that this will be short, fight, and that's why I'm, really excited, because the way Makwan was in UFC London last time, I'm much better fighter than I'm now, and that's why I'm so happy and excited to get back. And it doesn't matter that I was 1 year away, because I have the experience from my earlier, hobby from wrestling. So to me, that's not a problem. I'm just, more ready now than ever. And that's why I want to get back there really fast.
Is there something about Arnold Allen's game that makes you so confident?
They asked me the same question, is there any, specific game plan that you did for Arnold? And I said, I don't care who is fighting against me. Like John Kavanagh said, there can be a new opponent 2 weeks before your fight, so it doesn't matter who you fight. And I said, that's right. And to me, it doesn't matter who's going to face me on London, because I know that whoever it is, I feel bad for that guy.
How much do you know about Arnold Allen?
Well, he's a young guy who lives in England, and his record is 11-2.
I think it's 11-1 according to Sherdog, but 11-2, 11-1.
Not after Saturday.
You're right. I walked right into that one. I'm sorry. But as a young, what I like so much about this matchup is, two young guys. You guys are doing well in the UFC thus far, undefeated. Any part of him that impresses you, or not really?
Well, he's what I like about him. He doesn't give up. He's coming forward all the time, and this can be the first time that I can, really go there and give everything. Feels like I'm going to war. First time, I feel like there's a right opponent that doesn't back up. He is coming always forward, and that's why I'm so happy, because, my earlier fights, when they have been, short, and people then talk about that. My opponents, they are, shitty, but I just make them look like that. It's not about that. But this time they know that this opponent is like in Finland. A lot of people say that I would lose this fight, and
wow,
but they don't know me.
People in Finland are saying that you're going to lose this fight. Where's the support?
I don't know, but I don't really care, because now when you have been, famous in your own country, you start to realize that people, they can be on your side, they can be your fans at one time, and as soon as you're away for a while, then they start to, talk shit about you, that you don't fight anymore, you're gonna lose because you have been 1 year away and blah blah blah. But
Wow.
stuff like that. But I have my support, of course. There is a few people who thinks like that, but there's 5 millions behind me in Finland. Then I have this other country called Kurdistan. I have my own people behind me too. So there is a lot of support, and that's why I'm so happy to go there and show the people that even from this small country, Finland, we have good fighters.
Did you miss it? You've been gone for quite some time. Did you miss fighting?
Yeah, a lot. The feeling when you win.
Yeah.
That's why I'm back.
By the way, I saw, once again on your Twitter, I saw you did this video where you were staring at people and they were laughing. It was like a staring contest outside on the street. What was that all about?
There was, just random people came there and sit, and I was just watching them in the eyes. We didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strange because there was somebody that you didn't know, and you haven't seen him ever, and then he suddenly started to cry just from looking your eyes. And there was one guy, I was staring at him, then he started to cry, and it made me cry. And I said, "Have you lost your father?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Me too."
Wow.
I was like, "Damn." But you know what was crazy? Last week, we were grilling making some food with my family.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly I got a call. Now, my brother's wife got a call, when we were outside, and he said, "Run to our friend's house. They have a kid who is inside of that house, and there is two, grown-ass men robbing that house at that moment. And he was hiding in a closet, and he had a knife." And we were like, "Oh shit!" That the house was like 1 mile away.
Uh-huh.
And we said, if they will find this kid and he will see their faces, they will probably do something bad to him. So we went there, and we went to the back door. It was, not a huge house. So we run to the back, and they saw that we are coming to that house. They run out from that house. They came from back door, and all I see, because my brother went from the other side, and all I see, two guys from look like Russians. They were hitting on my brother, and I thought that the other guy had a knife, but it was, it wasn't a knife, but it really looked like a knife, and I thought that they are stabbing my brother, and I said, "Fuck, I don't care. They can stab me too, but I'm gonna help my brother." So they hit me my neck, and it wasn't a knife. It was, something to open a door, a lock. And then when I realized that this guy, he didn't have a knife, I was like, he's gonna die now. And all I needed was one punch, and this fucking guy was lying on a snow, and then it was all over the news, and I took one selfie and hit it on my face.
What? This was last week?
Yeah. Yeah, and my cousin, he had a fucking baseball. He ran there, and he said, "Oh, it's over." Then he said, "Well, it's a good warm-up for London."
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Didn't you stop
not like...
You stopped a robbery, right? Like a 2 years ago or something?
Yeah, I did. That's true.
You're like a superhero. You're like a Finnish superhero.
Yeah, you know what was crazy? Then people were like, "Oh, this can't be true. This must be fake. Picture must be fake." But then, in Finland, it's really easy. Even you are, if somebody is coming, wants to fight against you, and if you hit him, you can get sued too, because it's like the law in Finland is shit. So then all the people were thinking that I'm gonna go to jail, but no, they were robbing another house just before this.
Whoa.
So when the police catch them, they went to jail, and then they sent them back to their own country. They were from Bosnia.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. You posted it on March 4th. There's a guy on the ground. He's holding. Wow. He's with black gloves. Who's the guy holding him down? Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother. But he should start MMA, because when I was looking at my brother fighting, I was like, fuck, he doesn't know how to fight.
And did you get the kid? How was he when you got to him?
Well, then my sister's husband, he went inside, and he was yelling that now you can come outside, but he still didn't come outside. He was so scared. But when he came outside, he had this knife on his hand, and his hand was shaking so much. But there was two of them. The other guy got away, and I don't know how the police catch the other person. But yeah, this was the nice weekend, and
wow,
warm up for London.
That is unbelievable, and this made the news.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think in USA, people would understand that you protect your own house, you protect your family, your friends, the people that are close to you. But here, some people, they think that it's a wrong move. You should let them rob the house and
no way.
Let the police handle this, and it's not, your business, and why you hit the other person. When I say that my brother wasn't there, I would kill that person. He was the one who said, calm down.
Wow. What a story. You have no fear. I would run away just out of fear. I mean, I'd want to help, but I don't have that in me,
Yeah, but when you see it's your own brother, of course, then
it's
another thing. But if you see two persons robbing a house, then you have insurance and stuff, then you can just walk away and let the police handle it. But when you see your brother and you think that they are stabbing him, I'd rather die than walk away. Yeah, but this is not normal in Finland. It's really safe here and unusual that shit like this happened. But I think that it was a bad day in the office for those two guys.
How is your mom, by the way? How's she doing?
My mom. Oh, she's so happy. She said the first time she said, I'm not even nervous. I was like, okay. Why is that? She said, you haven't been this, ready ever. You have done everything so right. You was in Dublin all alone. You was 2 months in a hotel. Didn't spend time with nobody. You just did your training. You ate well, and you were sleeping. So he expects a lot, but he should.
Is she going to the fight?
Yeah, of course. When I was fighting in my own hometown, it was like I took my first pro fight, and it was in my hometown, and nobody came to watch. Not even my own family.
Wow.
Only my mom was there. And now when it's in London and everybody's flying over, it feels so good. Like, it affects a lot of people. It's not just about me. It's making my family proud. Of course, when you are a foreign in another country, you make, the other foreigners looks good in Finland, especially when there has been this, what they call it is refugees.
Yeah.
And they have a, bad, of course, everybody's searching for a better life. I was a refugee myself, and I made it. So I understand that, you are looking for a better life as everybody. And some people, they just want to protect their own land. And that's why most of the Finnish people, they are afraid of this, because suddenly you have 80,000 refugees in your country, and then shit things start to happen. Then they blame everybody, and it's nice to make them look good in in every way, and it makes their life easier. So I have a lot of responsibilities now.
One of my favorite stories is you buying your mom that bed after your first bonus check. Is she still using the same bed, or did she upgrade?
No, she's using the same bed, but do you know what I did? I bought my own house.
Oh, wow.
My mom is moving there too. So we are there is an old house, but we are taking it away and we're gonna build a big one with own yard and everything.
That is amazing.
So,
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you so much.
Well, I got to say, Makwan, it was great to catch up again. It's great to hear your voice. I'm sorry that we don't see you this time on Skype, but I've missed you, and I'm very happy to see you back. I'm happy to see that and hear, of course, that you're in a good place. Thank you for protecting the citizens of Finland. And I wish you nothing but the best on Saturday. It's good to catch up again, and we'll talk soon. I wish you the best in this fight. This is a great fight.
Soon, definitely. After London,
yes,
call me again, and
okay.
You're gonna say you were right.
I look forward to it. A first-minute victory for Makwan. He predicts it. Thank you, Makwan. All the best to you. There he is. Makwan Amirkhani, Mr. Finland, predicts a first-minute victory over Arnold Allen this Saturday, UFC Fight Night London. How about that? No shortage of confidence in that man.